guys, welcome to Real Life with Ty. Thank you guys for tuning into my first episode. I am super excited to get this out to you guys, and I am also super nervous. It's weird because I'm literally in a room alone, but it's still nerve-wracking because I know other people are going to listen to this. So as stated by my song, my name is Ty. Actually, my name is Taika, but I prefer Ty just because I hate when people butcher and mispronounce my name. I know I'm not the only one. I'm Haitian. I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I came to America when I was 2. A lot of people would like to say that I'm a fake Haitian, but moi parle Creole. So I feel like if you speak the language, then you Haitian, period. So I'm a social work major. I'm minoring in criminal justice at FAU, so shout out to all my owls. I will be graduating in May, which I am super excited, and that's also a journey that you guys get to experience with me. And I also want to give a huge shout out to all my 2019 graduates. And today's my birthday. I'm super excited that today is my birthday, and this is a gift not only to myself, but to you guys. This podcast is about me sharing my experiences to empower, uplift, and remind everyone, no matter what you may experience in life, you aren't the first, won't be the last, and most importantly, won't have to face it alone. We will cover various topics from relationships to mental health to juggling school to budgeting, anxiety, depression. We are going to basically talk about every and anything under the sun. And we'll also have some guest speakers to help us talk about different topics as well. So just to break down the show for you guys, we have about 3 or 4 different segments. The first part will be the spotlight segment, where I'm basically going to shed spotlight on the positive things that are going on in culture, that are going on in the media, that are going on in my life. And then we will also be having a tea segment. As we all know, that tea can be very beneficial to your overall health, from your mental state to your physical appearance and your organs. So every week I will try a different tea and we'll discuss their benefits and the way that they taste and the way that they make me feel. I'm also open to any suggestions on teas. I started last month, so I don't have a preference in teas, and the teas that I'm trying was actually my Secret Santa gift because I was starting out teas. And I had some people just recommend different teas to me. So the teas that I have now, for the next couple of weeks, are just random teas that were given to me. So if you guys have any teas that you would like me to try or think that are good, just let me know, and I would definitely try it out. So far, I've come to understand that I like having 2 tea bags just because I like for my tea to taste whatever it's supposed to taste like. I don't like watery tea, and I also prefer to mix honey with my tea instead of sugar. I don't know, I feel like it tastes smoother to me in a weird way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but those are some of the things that I've noticed in my mini tea journey because I started last month. So we're going to go ahead and also do weekly challenges that are going to pertain to the message that I have or the episode, that whatever topic that we're covering for that day. We will also have weekly challenges. I'm going to be doing them as well. So I would love for you guys to go ahead and slide in my DMs or email me and hit me up about your challenges or your teas or anything else that you guys want to talk about, any things that you think I should add, or any things that you guys would want to see or hear in the show. I would be really open to that. So just to go ahead and get started with the spotlight segment, I want to give a huge spotlight out to my team. Diego and Joseph, thank you guys so much for helping me bring my vision to life. Badum, my Nigerian friend, thank you so much for giving me the guide when I told you I wanted to start a podcast on kind of where to start and what to do. Kenny, thank you so much for listening to me rant and giving me the logic responses that I needed to hear to my overdramatic situations, and I'm super thankful for you guys. And thank you to everyone that's listening and supported me in this journey of starting this podcast. It's really something important for me, and I just really appreciate the love, the support, and the feedback from you guys. So huge spotlight out to you. Darling, fetch me my teacup. So for this week, I was drinking the Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy. And this tea, it combines herbs traditionally used to uplift the spirit, including 2 names that I am not going to even try to pronounce. with an integrating blend of Assam black tea, yerba mate to provide energy. So it supports elevated moods and energy levels. This tea makes me feel calm. It smells orangey and I enjoy the smell. And I also like Yogi a lot because they have these cute little positive energy, positive like messages at the end of the tea bag. So like I told you guys, I use 2 tea bags. So the messages for us this week is you don't need love, you are the love, and your strength is your own belief. That's super cute. And that's awesome. I feel like, especially because this week I'm starting the podcast, so I needed these 2. Isn't that funny sometimes how we feel like certain things or certain phrases will come out of nowhere and it makes so much sense? I don't know if it's just me, but I totally believe in the universe and I feel like I needed these 2 tea bags. Now we're going to go ahead and get started into the show for today. And for this show, I'm going to just talk about bashing. I know you guys as college students, well, for my college students, I should say, because it's not only for college students, but I know that you guys hear so much that you're going to be in debt. It's not worth it. You'll be working for someone for the rest of your life. You're getting a degree to start somebody else's dream. Just all of this nonsense. And you're just kind of like, bruh. Like, stop. Don't bash us. We are already going through enough and we don't need to hear from our family and friends or the people who aren't particularly taking the route that we're taking that it's not worth it. I know right now that the movement is business. I know right now that everybody wants to be their own boss, have these nice cars, these laid edges, vacations, a whole lot of money. They don't want to work the 9 to 5s, especially with Instagram. Like, Instagram makes it seem like everybody is really living their best lives when all we know is that it's a picture and it's a moment. And we get lost in that sometimes. So we don't need to hear that, though. I feel like if you really want to talk to us about something, ask us about how we're doing. Ask us about our day. Ask us if we need anything, if we're hungry. Because I know I'm always down to eat. So, I just kind of feel like we don't need to hear that, especially because of everything else that we are already dealing with for our non-traditional college students who are juggling school and work and friends and family and social life and going to the gym and like everything in between. And it's just like we do not need to hear that it's not worth it. And at the end of the day, business is not for everybody. I just want you guys to know that. There has to be workers and there has to be bosses. And I know what you guys are thinking. Like, really, Ty? You're putting this bad juju out in the air? Like, no, I'm not. I'm being real. And I want you guys to know that I'm a realist. I'm going to be real with you guys and I'm going to tell y'all how it is. That's one thing about me. Like, I'm not going to be fake or anything like that, because at the end of the day, there has to be bosses and there has to be workers. Like, let's be real. Somebody has to go grab the coffee in the morning. Somebody has to put the meetings together and somebody has to run the business. Steve Jobs didn't create Apple in a day. He didn't create that by himself. Yes, it was his idea, but at the end of the day, he needed a whole team. He needed people around him, qualified people around him to help him create Apple, make Apple the billion-dollar business that it is today. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. Now, we're going to talk about Papa John's. Now, I know this is old. This is last year's news, but this is just a perfect example of just how fast a business can go up, is also how a business can go down. At 15 years old, John landed his first job, which inspired him to open his own pizza restaurant. In 1985, Papa John's opened its first store in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Now, between 1986 to 1992, they sold their first franchise and grew to 100 restaurants. In 2010, Papa John's became the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Now, as of 2017, 5,000 restaurants were open worldwide, including more than 1,600 international restaurants in 45 countries and territories. That's a lot, right? That business basically grew into the corporation that it is today. Now, in May of 2018, John the pizza chairman, had to step down as chairman of the board due to a racial slur. The company even asked him to stop talking about Papa John's in the media. Now, just for a second, I want you guys to imagine having your company. You know, you're building this company from the ground up. You're putting your blood, your sweat, your tears into this company, and later it becoming as big as Papa John's. And imagine somebody telling you, now that you don't only have to step down from your company, but stop talking about your company in the media. Now, I want you guys to just go ahead and let me put out this disclaimer. I am not okay with what John said at all. I do not support it whatsoever. I just want to give you guys a visual of what I'm saying. Now, of course, he's not going to be broke. I'm sure he has other ties and other connections. But the point is that he is no longer a part of that business. Imagine that your business becoming so much bigger than you that you have to step down from it and you can't even talk about it. Just for a second, think about that. How crazy would that be for you to tell me that I've built this company and I have to leave this company and I can't even talk about this company? This was his dream. This was something that he wanted to do, and he has been doing it for so many years. Now, as fast as a business can go up is as fast as a business can go down. But one thing that is for sure and what you can take to the grave is your education. Yeah, it's a piece of paper. And a lot of people like to say that. But at the end of the day, that's something that nobody can take from you. No matter where you are in life, no matter what has happened, you will forever have that degree. Yeah, I understand you can be successful without a degree. And of course you can, especially now. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just saying for the people that have decided to take that journey, we don't need to hear those negative comments. We don't need to hear that we shouldn't be in school, because half the time, trust me when I say we don't want to be there. We are struggling. We are tired. We are annoyed. We are dealing with so much and juggling so much that it is sometimes a lot to bear. And then to have somebody to tell you that, you sit there and you think people don't understand the power of the tongue. You sit there and think, dang, maybe I shouldn't be in school. Dang, maybe I should go open a business like my friend and go do this. And that's how some of us end up spending $700 on a lash class that we never pursue. That's how some of us end up spending $500 on a makeup class that we never pursue, because it's not necessarily for us. Yes, your friend is doing it and they're accomplishing their goals and they're doing what they need to do, but that is your friend. That is not you, and you need to remain focused on what you are doing for yourself. You can't be sitting here looking at what your friend is doing and trying to be successful in their way. That is for them. You need to focus on what is for you. At the end of the day, school is not somewhere you just accumulate debt. It's not somewhere you go to make somebody else's dreams come true. It is not a place where you sit here and you just become miserable. School, I've had so many great memories in college. You meet so many different people from different walks of life. You learn so much about yourself. You get to network. You learn social skills. You learn the stuff that you didn't learn in high school. College is so much more than that. And I'm not saying, like I stated before, school is not for everybody. It just really annoys me when people try to make it seem like it's not that important or I'm doing something wrong. You know, at the end of the day, what is for me will always be for me. And I want you guys to know that. What is for you will always be for you. What you are doing is what you need to be doing. You need to remain focused in your goals, in your dreams, and the things that you want to do. People turn around and they use their degrees to create businesses. They use their degrees to network and to create the things that they want to do in life. No matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter how far or how low you become in life, nobody can ever say that, nobody can ever take that from you. And that's what you have to remember at the end of the day. So another segment of our show is going to be weekly challenges. And this weekly challenge, I just want you guys my college students, to just enjoy school. You know, explore your school, go to an event that you've never been to, go to that fraternity meeting that you wanted to try out, go to that sorority meeting that you wanted to try out, go to whatever party they may have. Just enjoy being a college student. Because trust me when I tell you guys, there's parts of FAU that I've never seen before. So I'm going to enjoy this with you guys as well. And it's just because I'm so focused on just going to school or going to class and going home that I don't even get sometimes to interact. But this week I'm going to do it. And I want you guys to do it too. And I want you guys to also send me pictures, email me, slide in my DMs. I don't know if you say slide in your DMs for Twitter. I'm kind of new for Twitter, but if it's slide in your DMs, slide in my DMs for Twitter. My Instagram and Twitter are at reallifewithty. My email is reallifewithty@gmail. And my website is reallifewithty.com. So you can hit me up on those 4 ways. Also, check out my website because my team did a really great job. It's super amazing, and I want you guys to check it out. So thank you so much for tuning into the first episode of Real Life with Ty. This is something really important to me, and I'm super excited to be able to share it with you guys. And also, I want to hear your feedback. So please feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Real Life with Ty. You can support us by purchasing some merchandise on the website. All of the information will also be in the link in my bio. Thanks again for listening to the first episode of Real Life with Ty. Holla.
You've got Ty on the line on her podcast. So what's on her mind? And for you now, you are listening to Ty on the line. You've got Ty on the line on her podcast. So what's on her mind? And for you now, you are listening to Ty on the line.